Your second level will be bowls, canisters, or small appliances. When wrapping bowls, you'll fill the center with paper before wrapping. Place another bowl in the center, cushioned by the packing paper. Use the wrap and roll.
Hanging clothing should be packed into a stand-up wardrobe. The stand-up wardrobe has an aluminum bar that spans two sides. Wardrobes generally hold about 2 linear feet of closet space. Begin by hanging the wardrobe box near the closet. Secure the bar with packing tape and put clean paper on the bottom of the box. Begin to hang clothing on the bar within the carton. Distribute clothing evenly along the metal bar, and this will make a difference when carrying the box.
Stereo or video equipment should be wrapped in paper. Use the wrap and roll technique. Make sure the cord is on the outside of the paper. Silverware should also be wrapped in white packing paper. Place 2 or 3 spoons or forks on the paper and roll away from you. After 1 or 2 revolutions, add 2 or 3 more pieces of silverware. Fold the corner to the center and continue to roll.
Most lampshades are packed in 4 cubic foot cartons. Begin by placing crushed paper on the bottom of the carton, as this will act as a cushion for the lampshades. Place sheets of clean paper over each side, ensuring the flap and inside wall of the carton is completely covered by the paper. Carefully lower the first shade, top down and into the carton. Spread clean packing paper over the shade. Gently put the smaller shade into the larger shade. Smaller shades may be nested inside the larger shade, providing they do not touch.
There will be a variety of paintings, photos, and mirrors throughout your home. It's essential to provide them with protection since they are usually quite fragile. Place your frame picture on a brown paper pad. Roll the picture inside the pad and apply packing tape to secure the edges. The mirror box comes in 2 different sizes, which is 2 or 4 parts depending upon the size of your art, mirrors, or tabletops. Now we're going to wrap pots and pans. Wrap the pot with paper using the wrap and roll technique, and then place the lid face down in the center of the pot, using additional sheets of paper to cover the
When packing books, a 2 cubic foot carton should be used, as books are heavy. Group books by size whenever possible. There are a few methods on how to pack books. Always begin by putting clean paper at the bottom of your carton. The most common way to pack books is to stand them up in the carton. Begin packing books from the bottom shelf. Put the open part of the book against the side of the carton, just as you would place them on a shelf. For your next row, pack books spine to spine. You will get 2 rows this way, and if there is still space for a 3rd row, place paper between the 2nd and 3rd row. Depending on the remaining space, you can also turn books sideways. Put your books spine to spine. Remember, pages should not be touching pages. Do not put books in too tightly, as they may damage when removing them from the carton. If there is space remaining in the carton, use crushed paper to fill the space to avoid any shifting or damage. Cover your first layer of books with a clean sheet of packing paper. Packing books flat and stacked is yet another way to safely pack books for transportation. This is pretty basic. Again, remember not to have pages facing pages. Put books into the carton spine. Where you have no choice, use crushed paper in between the books. Continue to fill the carton, utilizing it to its maximum. And as you can see, the carton is full but not overfilled to cause any damage to the books or the carton. Clean paper over the top before sealing the carton. Once you have completed your first 2 cube, put the next empty 2 cube on top of the first, and so forth. Continue packing from the bottom of the bookcase up. With this method, Cartons are being packed and there will be less strain on your back. Another way to group books is spine down. Put books in the carton with the spine touching the bottom of the carton.
This video is to show the Mini-Move's process of wrapping and padding, to give an overview of the quality that Mini-Move's represents and is part of the culture and fabric of what Mini-Move's is. Mini-Move's insists that all items be completely wrapped, top and bottom, in the residence if space allows, but always prior to the piece being carried out to the truck, which is unlike the industry standard of drape padding using only 2 or 3 pads to an item, and usually not done until the item is carried out to the truck. The process was developed out of self-preservation. Until February of 2007, Mini-Move's operated by consolidation and non-containerization. All shipments were loose-loaded. A typical coast-to-coast shipment may have been unloaded and reloaded 4 or 5 times from pickup to final delivery. The result of this fundamental process is a remarkable claim ratio of 3.7% of all shipments tendered over the last 6 consecutive years. The industry standard is 27%. When making the change from loose loading to containerization, Mini-Move's decided to continue only using high-quality furniture pads. Unlike containerization or pack and ship companies, which use paper pads and cardboard to wrap and protect items, furniture pads offer premium protection and are far more environmentally friendly. It was soon realized that what was born out of necessity was a major contributor. This video is to show the Mini-Move's process of wrapping and padding, to give a view of the quality that Mini-Move's represents and is part of the culture and fabric of what Mini-Move's is. Mini-Move's insists that all items be completely wrapped, top and bottom, in the residence if space allows, but always prior to the piece being carried out to the truck. Unlike the industry standard of drape padding using only 2 or 3 pads on an item, and usually not done till the item is carried out to the truck. The process was developed out of self-preservation. Until February of 2007, Mini-Move's operated by consolidation and non-containerization. All shipments were loose-loaded. A typical coast-to-coast shipment may have been unloaded and reloaded 4 or 5 times from pickup to final delivery. The result of this fundamental process is a remarkable claim ratio of 3.7% of all shipments tendered over the last 6 consecutive years. The industry standard is 27%. When making the change from loose loading to containerization, Mini-Move's decided to continue using only high-quality furniture pads, unlike containerization or pack and ship companies which use paper pads and cardboard to wrap and protect their items. Furniture pads offer premium protection and are far more environmentally friendly. It was soon realized that what was born out of necessity was a major contributor to the Mini-Move's market.
With furniture pads. These pads play a major role in protecting wood items like dressers, chests, and chairs. Our furniture pads are cleaned, sanitized, and replaced as needed on a regular basis. Our drivers are skilled in the proper application of these pads and the use of rubber bands and